Okay, so you've been building swimming pools for a while. You do pretty good work. You probably rely mostly on referrals and you're looking at expanding, right? I talk to businesses like this all the time, and where they're at is that they know they can use the internet, let's just say the internet, to grow and scale their business, but they don't know how. And so one of the biggest questions I get is, well, what's the difference between ads and organic content? So in this video, we're just gonna break down ads and content and kind of the pros and cons of each. So let's get right into it. Okay, so both ads and content have a really big space in your business. They should have a big space in your business. Content is how you show off your badass work. It's how you tell people that you exist. It's how you show what's possible. You show the process. You talk about reviews and testimonials. It is visual, right? Everyone is sitting there scrolling, they want to be distracted. And if they're interested in getting a pool or outdoor living space built, they're going to try and lean in to the people they're looking at to learn more about their business and what they do, right? What's possible. And everyone takes this from like a promotional approach, and I don't think it should be that way. Ads can also be very visual. They should be visual, and it's essentially showing people the work that you've done, but you're paying Facebook to show it to certain people. When you create organic content, it's gonna get shown to a percentage of your followers. Two, it's gonna get shown to a random test sample of people who may be interested in what you're posting. And based on their engagement and the interaction there, it's gonna show it to more people. So the best way, dude, I love this top-down camera. The best way to break down the difference between paid ads and organic is really like, let's just draw a split line down the middle. We'll do ads and we'll do organic. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the pros of each, okay? Ads, more reach, unfortunately. More reach potential, I guess I would say. More specific demographic, so targeting. Okay, and testing is really good on ads. So really the three big things: you can reach more people, you can be more advanced on which people see your stuff, and you can test it to see what's working better and optimize for results. On organic, the best piece is it's free. That's really nice to people, okay? It does have good growth potential. And factoring an audience and a community. And the third thing with organic is that it can be very, it's free, it's consistent, we've got good growth potential. I guess authentic is probably the best way to put it. And what I mean by authentic is you can be yourself. You can do short videos, you can do long videos, you can explain things, you can just go in depth. Like a big long video of me explaining how I put something in or how I built this or why I built this wouldn't do very good as a paid ad, but it would do very well organic. And you can just kind of lean into this to ultimately foster community. So those are some of the pros, right? The pros of ads: more reach, targeting, testing. Pros of organic: it's free. You have really big growth potential. Like if you do good organic content, you're gonna pay probably like 2 to 3 cents per 1,000 views on ads. On organic, you don't have to pay that. So if you get 10 million views, like that's a lot of EMV, earned media value. But let's talk about some of the cons, okay? Because they do have cons. Ads, it's pay to play. When you're running Facebook ads, you have to pay to get those ads in front of people. Now, that comes with those benefits, right? Of being able to be more specific about who you reach, reaching more people the more that you spend. That's really good. They can be annoying to people. I spelled that wrong, whatever. It can be annoying to people. If your ads are constantly showing up and people don't want to see your ads, or your ads are boring or non-educational or non-entertaining, they're gonna be very annoying. And with organic content, some of the cons of it is limited reach. So on the flip side, we had huge growth potential, but on the flip side, you might only get 200 views per video, and that kind of sucks, right? Or 50 views per video, like nobody's seeing it because it's limited reach, like it's not reaching very many people. Now, typically you have control over that by how good your content is, but let's pretend that you don't have any control over it, all right? The other thing with organic content is that it's pretty hard to do. It's hard to do well. You need a lot of strategy, you need a lot of consistency, you need a lot of planning to create it, editing it, posting it. Like there's a lot of work. With an ad, you create one ad one time and it just goes forever. Like as long as you keep putting money behind it, it keeps going and going, and you can simply drop in new ads to the ad set, it gets mixed in. Organic, you're always churning that flywheel, and that gets a little bit stressful. So now you're probably wondering, okay, well, what should I do, right? I don't know if ads are right for me or organic's right for me. Like, sure, I understand the difference, but what is right for me? Both. That's like the simple answer. Both is right for you, and at certain stages. So organic content should be the baseline. The way I always think about this with people is like, let's create a flywheel, okay? If you can get in a cadence, like me, for example, every morning I walk my dog, we go get coffee, we come back, I go into my room, and my desk in there, and I plan my day. Okay, I have a GPT prompt. I go through, plan my day. Right, talk about my goals for the quarter, what I'm working on for the day to work on it. Okay, so I just talk about all that. Then I come in here. I film a video for Aqua Leads. I film a video for Showcase Phoenix. Like that is my flywheel, my cadence. Then those videos go to Drive. They get edited. They get clipped. They get posted. Right, it's very simple. And that's what I try to do with my clients, where, I mean, that's my recommendation to you, is create a content flywheel. And organic should be the baseline of that flywheel. Like you need to get in a cadence. If you're one of my clients, every month we film content. Like that is just how it works. And that content lasts us for the whole month until we film again. And when you get into that cadence, like, oh shit, today's filming day, I'm gonna get that content. You've got that baseline. You build the system in place to get all that content posted. Whether you're using me or not, like get into that cadence of creating the content. And that's your baseline. Now, once you have, like, let's draw a little picture. This is your content. And you have your filming day. Is that still on there? And you're just feeding that content machine, which then distributes the content, okay? So this is what you need to figure out. There's a system for it. We use this system with our clients. It's like, plan, film, edit, post, super simple. Figure out what works for you. Content machine. This distributes all of your content out, okay? And you have your filming day that feeds into that. Now, ads are a whole different thing. And if you're doing ads with us too, is ads become part of this. So we also film ads. But the ads don't necessarily go into the content machine. They go into the lead gen machine, which we're just gonna say is a different thing here. Because your content, this is just general upkeep. You have this content so that if people see your ad and they click through, they want to learn more about you, they have a bunch of organic content to watch. Or they see your ad, they engage with multiple ads. Facebook is more likely to show them your organic content when they're scrolling, and it's free reach. You run an awareness campaign, you run a likes campaign, you get people to your page, you get people to engage with you. They're gonna see this content. This content goes out consistently. If you're starting from zero, it takes a long time to get momentum, but eventually it's gonna get momentum if you're creating good content, and over time it's gonna get better and better. Your lead gen machine is feeding people specific content, and this is a lot more planned out. This has a call to action, this has a hook, this has a story. This is something like we're presenting an offer and we're pushing it for leads. But you've got to figure out this piece first, because this stuff is stuff that you're doing every day. This is stuff you're not really thinking about. This is stuff, if you take the Gary Vee approach, you're documenting it, you're not creating it, okay? So your day-to-day, what are you working on? What are you talking about? What are you guys doing? The lead gen side is a little bit different. It's a little more specific, but you have to have the content going for the lead gen to be most effective. If you're running ads to a completely blank profile, it just doesn't seem very trustworthy. People are gonna check it out. They're gonna see, oh my gosh, why don't they have any posts? What's going on here? Is this just an ad? Is this legit? Blah, blah, blah. They're gonna check out reviews. They're gonna check out all of these things. So my recommendation, right, is what should I start with? Start with the content machine. and then start doing the ads. But you always want to start here and have a baseline because the stakes are pretty low. What does that mean? The stakes are low. With content, organic content, you can create a post, you can post it, and it can suck. And you're not gonna really lose money. You're gonna lose a little bit of time, but you're not gonna lose a ton of money. With lead gen, with paid ads, you create an ad that sucks, you're burning money. You're literally burning money each day to show it to people who don't care about it. We do not want that to happen, okay? And as you get better at content, you get better on camera, you get better at seeing what your people engage with, what people like to see, you can mix that into your ads and your ads start to perform better, but you have to figure out the content piece first, okay? So if you're a pool company, you build pools and outdoor living spaces, that's exactly who we work with. We install this system into your business. We film your content, we plan it, we edit it, we create your ads, we run the ads. Most of our clients are doing well over 100 leads per month. 100 per month with just $50 of ad spend, which is pretty crazy, okay? We can't work with every business, obviously. There's a link to do a discovery call. Book the call. We'll see if your business is a good fit. We'll talk soon. Hopefully you learned something from this. There's a ton of other informational content like this on the channel, so make sure you check that out too.